Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Paradox Mega Campaign. So, the first thing you're immediately going to notice is one hell of a time skip. And the reason for this is I've pretty much decided that I must axe the series. As it stands, I'm getting no more than 10 FPS while playing, and due to lag, no single episode can make it more than 2 years. Also, in this time, there has been a grand total of 1 war of my involvement, which was me trying to ignite a world war between China, India, me, and Rome, by annexing Armenia, which, well, they're just like, you know what, our sphereling totally is not worth going to war over, and they just couldn't let me annex them, which is cool, because I got some oil and freed some slaves, and also got some opium, I think. We're up to 99.9% literacy in 1922. Rome took Aquitaine because it had some core on it here. And oh yes, they friggin' got Svaland for some friggin' reason or another. I have no idea. Rome, go home, you're drunk. We have I think I already highlighted this one, but Reich der Neuen Welt, the Reich of the New World, which has also decided to take a bit of land here. Like I said, not much has happened in the last, decade and a half, and nothing else really is going to happen. There's nothing left for me to do until Hearts of Iron 3. I've got, my super elite storm guard consisting of 5 armor, 2 airplanes, and 3 artillery, 100% other. Best kind of army. Best kind. I'm quickly running out of technology to research. I've researched all army, all culture, just about to finish the last of the industrial, and, I've got last commerce, and then just navy. There really isn't much left for me to do, so rather than waste all your times, because I'm not here to waste your time, I'm here to provide you with good, entertaining, and fun content. So I'm not going to make you sit through seriously. You know how many episodes it took me to get here from 1905? Which, was the last one? It took me 8 episodes. That means I've deleted and now skipped 7 episodes. Just to get here. The game is pretty close to unplayable due to the very few nations that I have. Their population, as you'll see how it says Quid there? That means that population isn't actually reported on the population tab and the population ledger. So even if I wanted to, province population, provinces country population. Like I said, even if I wanted to, I simply couldn't. It's actually kind of sad. India, the only people left with slaves. Except, wait, isn't there a slave state out here? I think there is, yeah. something. Oh yeah, civilization map mode. Yeah. There's slave states out here somewhere. Oh yeah, here you go. Mongolia is a slave state, but they have no slaves apparently. Yeah, that workforce wasn't good, because it's Quasim Khanate. Which I think is part of the reason of how the UESR government was broken. But like I said, the I'm just going to be doing a couple of, joint-in sort of as interesting things occur, I will, bring you guys in for a bit and explain what happened, or depending on what it is, maybe even, go with it. If I end up in another war, we'll go, but otherwise, it's pretty much just let my capitalists build me fuckloads of factories and earn me fat stacks of cash. By the way, I've decided to change my tax scheme. I am no longer taxing the middle or poor people. I'm just taxing the rich, 10% of their income. I've also stopped funding administration because 12% of my population is bureaucrats, and that's still increasing. Holy shit. I've stopped funding administration entirely because I don't need this many bureaucrats. It's just costing me loads of money. Out my ass. Holy sh... Jeez. Fuel is expensive. Well, we'll have to raise taxes on the rich again. No problem. But yeah, like I said, we're just going to be I'm pretty much just going to be bringing you in. The only things that are rebel occupied are just freaking random ass islands. And I'm honestly just too lazy to clean it out. I'm sorry, everyone. But, yeah, so thanks for watching. We'll see you for the next mini-clip. And hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Victoria 2. I'm in a completely different session than in my little informational video. As you'll notice, the year is now 1930, and I found this I'd bring you back in because something of interest happened. But before we get on to that, let's start with here. You'll notice a rather distinct lack of any country here anymore. Despite the fact India put it in its sphere of influence, that did not stop me. I literally tried to spark a war, but failed miserably when people are just like, you know what? You can just have Armenia. It's not worth fighting you over. So that basically happened. Let's see, what else happened? I had 100% literacy around 1924, and 1927 I researched the final technology. Rome, I'm not entirely certain why, but they took that. I have no idea why. I'm probably going to, when I go to Hearts of Iron 3, trade that out for something logical. I admit I'm probably going to give this back to them and give them something like, I don't know, .2. Like, if they just randomly nick states here and there, I'm just going to, slowly convert it into giving them back and then just giving them like this or something. Because that actually makes sense. Anyway, so we'll also notice that the USCA is missing a chunk. They decided to fight America before, or America decided to fight them over it. And by the way, they're the USA again. Turns out the fascists actually passed voting reform. I actually had to go into my log and double check that. They passed voting reform. Like, the fascists said, okay, you have the right to vote now. And promptly got removed from office. I love it. So that's the American AI for you. Again, something else I'm going to have to fix in Hearts of Iron. They're staying fascist. They are staying fascist. I do not accept that the fascists should ever pass voting reform. Speaking of which, we're going to need our allies. No, I have a diplomat en route already to them. Okay. Come on, slaves. Up, 2, 3, 4. Call ally. Done. So this is... Yeah. Apparently I'm only worth 1,248 military power, which is actually quite probable in my current state. Mostly because I'm not mobilized like everybody else is. Yeah. And China I just could never compete with if I tried. I'm not going to. But, Alright, well, I guess that covers it. What else? Oh yes, I changed and reformed my tax system. I'm trying to starve the crap out of these bureaucrats. Because 12.6% of our population has become bureaucrats. I'm still not entirely certain why. That's actually going up still, even though I'm not paying them. I don't know why or how, but it's still going up. So they don't get paid. Nationality. We have pretty much demolished the remaining African tribes. There's almost no Arab at all left. There's a tiny minority there. But that should be hopefully gone before the end of the game. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, we've managed to cut up and beat down most of the tribes. Persia's now looking much more yellow. Painting the map yellow. Oh, yeah. Oh, Anyway. So with that done, let's see. Is there anything else? No, I think we can just flat out begin our war effort now. I would like... Yeah. 240 should be good. We're going to need to transport a lot of guys. Whether or not I want to admit that or not. And let's see. I'm not particularly worried about naval superiority. Between Rome and the USCA, I'm fairly certain we have complete and total naval superiority. I'm just going to build a fuckload of these in Alexandria. Close. Alexandria I want as a waypoint. I have a waypoint over here, I think. Yeah. Because that was when I was prepping for war against India, which is no longer the case. Let's see. I want to send them there so that way they can grab those guys, and we're going to send them off to the New World to pick a fight against the Americanos. I can do this in one of two ways. I can try and open up a new front in, say, Florida, and try and divert a large quantity of their troops. Or, well, it looks like it's a river defended from all sides. That would be the logical place I would wish to go. Let's see. Oh yes, hang on a moment. Alright, I had to clear my throat. It's actually, according to my thermostat, 38 degrees centigrade in my room right now. It's about 10 degrees outside, and I've opened my window to hopefully cool it down. But for those of you in America, 38 centigrade, that's probably 95 Fahrenheit? I have to say, because 40 is... No, it would have to be... Yeah, about 95. Basically body temperature in here. Somehow I'm not sweating my ass off, but that's pretty much because I've become acclimatized to this. Well, not this. It's even a little warm for me. I prefer it closer to 35. Something else I'm going to want to do. Yep, definitely. 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 Done. Time to put my awesome, also some other stuff I need to do. Because I've kind of thought this out and realized this is going to be a large war. How do I know this is going to be a large war? Because the US is allied to a certain communist power. History has a tendency to repeat itself. The fascists ally the communists, you know, the usual. And I don't trust the AI to handle, you know, stockpiling. I want everything stockpiled to the maximum. Also, these, because, you know, it'll probably come in handy. So that way I should have, hopefully, oh yeah, and if I'm going to build a lot of guards, I'm going to want to stockpile luxury clothing. Because I think they also need that. Canned food, liquor, I'm not worried about liquor. I produce so much of that crap anyway. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of dinging. Alexandria produces a ship every 4 days, so that's not something I don't know. No, oops, I told them to stop. Didn't mean to. Alright, come on. As you can see, the game is incredibly chugging. Oof. Good, that'll put the militarists in power, which is... Oh, wow. Since when the fuck did I start racking up debt? Just tax the rich. It's the best way to solve it. Best way to solve anything, just tax the rich. I have a lot of rich people in my nation, and I can get that much tax from them. More than twice of what the hell I could ever need. So, I'm not particularly worried. There. I can probably tax the rich a little less now. Still gonna argue for laissez-faire, but I want my population to support that. Even though those election events are basically meaningless in a country as large as mine. I really wish there was a way I could turn them off, because they really are, they affect such a ridiculously small percentage of my population, except for maybe Giza, which even then affects like, what, 2-3% of my population? 38 guards. Oh boy. Well, at least we're going to have, wow, that's a frig load of ships. Alright, what do we got in terms of American army sizes? Okay, they completely outnumber me. completely outnumber. And there's one problem with this, in outnumbering me. Or technology. I still don't have gas defense capacity. That gives them a 3 attack bonus against me. Because I don't have the capacity to defend against gas attacks. So that's a huge problem I have to be wary of. I'm really only just realizing this now, but... everybody... doesn't matter who you are, you serve the Empire now. Let's go. I mean, guards are great and all, but my tactic is now going to be I'm going to have to out-sheer number them. Yeah, well, let's get to here. If we can aid them and win this battle, then I like our odds. Because will be effectively saving a large number of the USCA soldiers from certain doom. Plus, I want to fight along the USCA, because, yeah, I do not want to be completely and totally outnumbered. Actually, we're going to stop in Alexandria and pick up a large number of ships. How many, you ask? Well, I'm going to want these guys preloaded. Specifically, we'll need 20 just to pick up those 2 battle groups there. And, like I said, we'll have them preloaded and everything. The remaining guys can just sit in Alexandria for the time being. Come on, don't dilly-dally. Let's go. What's taking so damn long for them to load? Alright, with that done, we need to get to the, yeah, we'll need to get to Yucatan, I guess. It's only a... great, that could be a problem. Oh. And there's also them. I will want to take along as many battle groups as I can. You might think I'm overdoing it, but I'm not entirely certain how well I'm going to be able to actually and effectively fight here. The biggest problem I'm seeing is actually managing to move my armies over in an effective manner, which is why I need all these ships. I will probably need around, 300 soldiers deployed at any given point in time in order to fight them. Like, look at their numbers. They could easily muster, 300-400 guys. There's just no way I could not. Yeah, they're starting to win. Well, should have thought that through. Problem is, now we're stuck up here. Naval combat in this game will take an incredibly long time. Seriously, it's delaying us by weeks. Okay, get on board, let's go. The Ethiopian chemists, yeah, by the way, for anyone wondering, I actually gave up on the islands. I can't help them. They are a lost cause. Well, I probably could if I cared enough to, but I don't. Because... just the amount of micromanagement it would have taken for the amount of gain. Not worth it. Oh, hey, whoa. Right, they're still on... No! Pause, thank you. Hang the frig on. Great, so now I have to go through and turn rebel hunting off on all of them. Okay, whoop. I apologize. Only now have I realized what I actually did. Oh, well, no. It's very disorienting trying to figure out which ones I've done, which ones I haven't. I hate looking at lists. It's so very hard. Did I get you? Yeah, I did. And I fear I missed, like, you. No. I fear that I missed, like, you or something. Alright, well, good enough. We'll see in a moment. If more people try and get off the ship. Turn rebel hunting off on you. People aren't trying to get off the ship, so I didn't miss anybody. Alright. Now, let's try and get to the Yucatan. Well, with any luck, that battle will be over by the time I get there, but like I said, I want to try and get... more or less, want to try and hopefully land here or something. Or here or something, and just get here in time to save them. All these stops on the way over are not going to help my case, though. Oh, hey, Rome's coming over to help with the rebels. Perfect. I can't really do that right now. I see no reason. Yeah, laissez-faire is always cool. Yeah, that's going to be happening a lot. I don't think I can actually do anything to stop the rebellion right now. I'm concentrating on the war effort. The rebels wouldn't be rising if I had an army at home, which I don't anymore, is the problem. Okay, where's the Navy? Where the hell is my Navy? Oh, yep. And in we go. And slaughter those American scum. Nah, whatever. I keep worrying. Friggin' battle reports against the rebels. Okay, well. Rebels are running in the other direction. I guess that's good. Ugh. Like I said, I can't friggin' see. God, frickin' rebels. Laissez-faire. Okay, come on here. Yeah, that was the Battle of Veracruz. That's the one I cared about. Do I stop here? No, I would go for there. Use the rebels as a distraction. Now look what we just won. Chase those frickers down. Wait, where the hell? Yeah, there we go. No, we didn't even catch them. That frickin' ambush, man. Ugh. I hate the AI because it cheats. Cheats so bad. With its ability to instantly know all and do complete and total route calculations. It just cheats. Knowing things a human player could never. How are we doing? Okay, yeah, they still have the 3 gas attack bonus, though. No. Pause, okay. Move in and aid them. Good. Move to aid them. Need to just continue to move around and try and aid our allies' troops. And hopefully we can slow the American scum down. St. Louis. There we go. That's a decent number of guys that we can attack. Like I said, that 3 friggin' gas attack bonus they've got. Yeah. I could really use that, by the way. It's supposed to be 5% a day, but I've learned that that's actually a lie. It's definitely not 5% a day, even though they said it was in the live streams. I figured out it's actually by 5% per pulse. A pulse is a theoretical cycle. Every 2 weeks it checks for events and a bunch of other stuff, and that is a pulse. So it's basically 5% every, I think it's 13 days. Like hell. There's no point in me even having the speed that high, to be honest. It just makes the lag worse. I can either chase them down. No, I've got bigger fish to fry. Interesting, they don't get the gas attack bonus when when I'm ally or fighting alongside them. Useful. So long as I'm fighting on even with a single division of my allies, in theory, then I don't have to worry about their gassing. Which means I want to try and finish these guys off and get them. Yeah, 4%. We're getting there. The battles are definitely now going in our favor. I have to admit. How's our army? Oh, woo. Well, the armies are gathered. All aboard! Yeah, this is going to be one hell of a convoy. I'll figure something out. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. But I'll figure something out. This should damn well be enough troops to beat the crap out of them. I haven't even mobilized. 9,400. It's K. It's K. I would hate to see myself mobilized. That'd be quite the score. I'm gonna mobilize like right before the end of the game just to pop my military score up 50 bajillion. That'll be fun. Alright. Come on, I want to aid them. Finish them off already. Yeah, okay. Done, and that was 4% more score. Damn it, you guys retreated. Well, either way, we can't let the Americans escape, so... Even if they can gas us, then... Still gotta... Wow, there is absolutely no frontage here. Five artillery, 1 tank. That's perfect. Actually, in the mountains, that might not necessarily be a bad thing. There we go. We're getting armor in the front line properly now. That's exactly what I want. Alright, so we've got these guys here. Let's bring them over. Let's go. Also, aid them in that naval combat. Battle of the Yucatan Channel, perfect. And let's try and calm people down. Mexican nationalists. Perfect. Yeah, I was wondering if I was building people here. Alright. Yeah, they're using that for basing, I suppose. Don't suppose we got any naval invasions going on anywhere. Yeah, like I said, I think we have naval superiority. I think. It's hard to tell. But I could really use that gas defense. Seriously. Anytime. Could really, really use it. Where the hell's my other... Okay. We need to bring them in without... Yeah, okay. Get to the Venezuelan Gulf. Then you can go through the Central Caribbean. I want to try and find the largest concentration of Americans and just flat out land on them. I would say right there. That's 50 of them. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with joining up against 8 of their ships. Yeah, they're just going to be destroyed real quick. Come on, there you go. Boy, I bet they didn't see that coming. Yeah, sure, just slaughter whoever. The thing is, in comparison, I can really just use Soviet tactics if I have to. Alright, so... gotta try and aid them. Yeah, it looks like they retreated. You know what? No. Go that way. Or actually, you know what? Go that way. You just sit here. I want to finish taking that. Address to Parliament. Yeah, lose 1 militancy. Okay. So we basically managed to gib the Americans. And balance. Okay. 159,000 to clean them up should be plenty. I mean, I really can just go Soviet Union on these guys. Manpower is no object to me. But I really would like, yeah, you know what? You I want to load back onto the boat. And send to go help my tanks, which are apparently being gassed to shit. They are. In fact, yes, they are. Get back on the freaking boat. Holy... Why does it take several weeks to board boats? Great, we got wireless technologies, so our navies don't quite suck so hard. You know, would have been nice if we, say, got, I don't know, gas defense? Anyway, that's enough of this. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm getting really annoyed at how long it's taking me to get gas defense going. And it's costing me many, many lives. And of course, they've just straight out blockaded it. I will have to... And of course I have to engage in the combat. I can't simply... Which one are you loaded on? You're loaded there. That's perfect. Good. We blockade ran. And sadly, I can't just go into the port. How long until you guys get in there? God damn it, we're losing men. There you go. Alright, well. I guess I am going to call it here. Another fine episode. Alright, wow. And of course, the second I'm trying to get off, someone's bugging me on Steam. Anyway, so thank you everyone for watching. As always, this has been Calvin, signing off.